All right. So here's the, well, I thought I'd cover briefly. I thought I'd talk about what's in it for everybody. So the why change? Because some of you might think, well, we've had a system for a while, but I mean, Evite sort of works. And you pay money and you come and you show up and you get membership emails, but the work that goes on behind the scenes to make that happen is just phenomenal. And people are literally doing unnatural acts to make that happen. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about why. The main purpose of the afternoon is to show you the what. I know some people have already logged in this morning. Some people have added bios already today. So you need the advanced course, but just give you an overview, and I'm not going to cover everything, but just some of the key pieces of the software, so you get a feel for how it works. So that hopefully, when you get into it, when you log in, your learning curve is going to be a lot faster. And then how is just some suggestions as to how to use it. So when you leave here, what to do when you do log in, some suggestions as to priorities, what you should do when you first get into the system. So that's the flow, and obviously I'll say Q&A throughout. So if you have questions, please. But there will be lots of time at the end as well. The why, and this is Dave's view. This is not a board blessed. I was just thinking about. I'm a member. I'm just just like everybody else. I'm thinking, what's the benefit to a member in the use of this system? And the first thing I would suggest is it's just one system. There's only one place you have to go. There are multiple ways of getting there. You can get there from an email that might be sent out as an invitation, or just log on and you'll see how I've set it up. I've just got a bookmark that I click on, and I'm straight into Newcomers. And there's just one place you go for everything. So I think that's a huge benefit. The member directory, I'll show you, is wonderful. There's none of this. Have you changed your phone number? I mean, it's all up to date. Now, it's up to all of us to keep it up to date. But the member directory is really, really good. And one of the things I especially like about it is for people I like, and I'll show you how to do this. People I like, I can click on and automatically get their information to go straight into my contact database. So no copying, no even copy and paste. It's a really powerful thing, and I'll show you how you can search on the member directory for people who've got similar interests to you, and it's such a powerful feature of it. Paying by credit card. I really don't use a lot of checks anymore. In fact, one of the few checks I write is for newcomers, for events. I will never ever do that again. So I'll pay for my newcomers events exactly the same way as I pay for everything else, which is a credit card, and I'll show you how that works. So payment for credit card, I believe that's a personal benefit to me. Up-to-date information. It's there all the time as things get full, as things don't get full, as things change. If you go to the one place, then you get up-to-date information. It's real-time information. There are these things called forums. I hate saying it because I'm trained in the classic Latin. I want to say fora, but the system calls it forums. And there are these things called forums, and it allows us all to share stuff. And I'll show you a little bit about that. So a restaurant that you go to that you like, or something you learn about the area, or if you want to generate a new discussion group for yourselves, you can do that. And then I think the other thing is, it actually is a website that allows us to have member involvement. I don't think it's not something that the board does for us, as much as it's something that we can use for ourselves. And if you're really interested in newcomers being a little bit more interactive and a bit more of a membership, I think it really helps there. Now, I think there are benefits to the club. I've already talked about the unnatural acts that people go through. I mean, whether it's membership or Amy, bless her, with the Evite system, you just honestly, unless you've seen some of the work that people do, you just wouldn't begin to believe how difficult all these disparate manual systems are. So we will have one system that brings everything together, whether that's the invitation system or membership dollars or the directory. It's all in one place. I think benefits to the club as well, payment by credit card. I mean, I'm running the wine tasting on Friday evening. And so this is the only event I've run, and just handling all these checks coming in and having to cross people off, and it's load. It's load. Oh, well, I say that. Jill's saying she's doing the work, but yeah. Hey, if Jill does the work, I pay for it somewhere else. So let's understand it. And again, I think benefits to the club, member involvement, actually getting the members involved. Because I will put my hand up and say, honestly, can't remember the last time I looked at the Newcomers Chapel website. I just really interact with Evites. And there has been some great information there. But if anybody's anything like me, you've not been to it, you haven't used it, I think this changes that. And so that's what I think we get. So without further ado,